Take a look at what's left of the Scotts residence. A lot of what is left behind is soiled belongings. But you know something? They tell me what made it out of the fire is totally invaluable to them. So the reason why camps put out these clips is to show voters that, facts and figures aside, their candidates are people just like all of us who have feelings. They make mistakes. They flub lines. Can you honestly say that your dad deserves the same privileges that you and I have as a person who's never done anything before? A slate white clean as a newborn baby. They said that they were in their hotel rooms when their fire alarm went off and they had to rush everybody out to evacuate. And right now they're not quite sure if they're going to go back into the hotels or if they're going to try to find another hotel in the area to stay the night. Hey, Aaron, today is decision day for those voting. There's the all-important Republican presidential primary, and here at home there's the congressional and senatorial races. All right, so parents, the message from JPD tonight, it does not matter if it's 1 minute or 1 second. Take your keys, take your kids, take everything of value outside of the vehicle before you leave it. We're live tonight in Jackson. Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12.
All right, Eric, good advice.
Well, I have forgiven him now.
You have forgiven him now that he's out?
Yes.
Imagine the life of Anthony McCray Jr. At 6 years old, he had to learn to live without the two people who gave him life. One dead, the other responsible. On the 11th anniversary of his mother's death, he sits down with me to talk about it.
The governor said everybody needs second chance. Everybody make mistakes in life. That's like, say for instance, you never know what you might do in life. They're gonna get you behind bars.
He believes his mom's death was an accident, unlike much of the rest of his family. And out of the trustees, McCray spent the least amount of time in prison. Now he's living with family just blocks away from his son. Can you honestly say that your dad deserves the same privileges that you and I have as a person who's never done anything before? A slate white clean as a newborn baby.
I won't say have a brand new slate. There'll be certain things he could do. Like he couldn't have no possession of a gun.
What he does now, he's able to vote, he's able to have possession of a gun. His slate is white clean. That's what this pardon means.
I know.
Do you agree with that or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And for better or worse, Anthony McCray Sr. is a free man thanks to a simple yet powerful word, forgiveness. In Macomb, Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12. For the past 16 years, Gloria Bailey has been following a trail of history that periodically turns up around her home, and her latest finding is the biggest so far.
I believe somebody is buried here because it's a part of the Champion Hill battleground.
Bailey's home sits near where the Battle of Champion Hill was fought in the 1800s, one of the biggest battles of the Civil War.
Whoa!
That's what I said, whoa.
Sarah Roberts' wife of, oh yes, 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 yes. This is part of the Roberts family that was a very wealthy planter family here at one time.
Our camera was rolling as historian Sid Champion saw the stone himself. He says in 1897, a yellow fever epidemic wiped out the Roberts family and a lot of others who lived in the area.
When they became infected there, like Edwards, were quarantined. People could come in, but no one could go out.
And he says the Roberts family spanned several generations. Most of the original members are buried just up the road from Bailey's house. The second burial spot was unknown until now. So much for Bailey's veggie garden. She says she won't disturb their resting places.
It's just a body that the spirit is already gone.
And exactly why Sarah Roberts was buried here is among many questions in this mystery of history. And the folks who know the answers for sure are stone cold in silence. Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12. Gubernatorial hopeful Johnny Dupree says,
I'll make my mama proud, and yours.
Lieutenant Governor hopeful Tate Reeves says,
let's get serious.
But his latest campaign ad is anything but serious. His camp says it shows his more human side, and as you can see, he's no Michael Jordan. So the reason why camps put out these clips is to show voters that, facts and figures aside, their candidates are people just like all of us who have feelings. They make mistakes. They flub lines.
I'm sorry. This is really terrible.
What we wanted to do was show people that Ely and Tate and their two daughters are real people.
Austin Barber, who works for the Tate Reeves camp, says campaigning is hard work. and a little comic relief is necessary for their candidate and the voters.
I think voters, particularly undecided voters at this time, are looking for someone that they can connect with.
And Dupree's camp even got a little help from comedian Mike Epps.
Now he's running for governor of the state of Mississippi, and he is qualified. Go vote. Mike Epps, Cousin Day Day, a.k.a. Baby Powder.
His manager, Sam Hall, says they didn't ask for Epps to contribute, but if his fans become Dupree's fans, they'll all be happy.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have people like that come out of nowhere and, you know, endorse the mayor.
Both camps are hoping that providing a good laugh could mean a vote for their candidate. In Jackson, Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12.